a man. Off the face-off, he tight. Score! Didn't take long for the home team, did it? Pittsburgh's gotten the crowd into it early.
And rightfully so. The energy they play with has been terrific.
He's got it. And it's cleared out of there. Good work. No.
Alright, apparently we need to have a talk, fellow Penguins fans, brothers and sisters. And this is episode 1 of Penguins Chat, so apparently we need to have a talk. Last night was Pittsburgh versus Nashville, and holy crap, I am not impressed with the team so far. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, is it a Stanley Cup hangover? I don't think it is. I think they're just tired. But here's the stats right now. We're going to show you all the stats from previous games and what plus minuses are and what players I think need to start contributing more. Alright, here's the stats. Phil Kessel's doing pretty good. Malkin is doing pretty good. Crosby's in the top 3. Tang's up there. But every player on there is a bad plus minus. Jake Gattel's not scoring as he used to be. Ole Mata is seeming to be impressive now than last season. Like, he's putting up a couple of stuff. But let's move on and see the rest of the team. That's the problem. And look, they both have bad plus minuses. We got to remember also, Pittsburgh lost a lot of depth during the summer. We lost Rob Hainsley, the free agency. Bonino signed with the Predators because they wanted huge pay extensions. We lost Marc-Andre Fleury, who's our good backup. So now Murray's starter full time now. And Pittsburgh does not have a backup goaltender right now except for Jari, which they were hoping to develop halfway through the season. Because Pittsburgh's plan is to develop these young AHL guys and turn them into superstars, call them up, give them a chance, see what they can do. And that's what Pittsburgh has done thanks to Mike Sullivan. Since he knew Jake Guentzel, Brian Rust, Connor Sheary, Connor Roudney, Wilson, Kuhnackel, and Murray, they were all AHL players. Most of the people got on Pittsburgh are AHL players. But right now, the core is not doing so well. Crosby, the best player ever and the best player in the world right now. He's on a bad drought. He's not doing the things he did last season. Like, I don't know, it's because he's 30 now, getting too old, or if it's all the concussions. I just don't know anymore. People like Letang, honestly, I think have lost their game. Letang, who missed half the season last year, didn't play much, has had bad plus minuses. And I've seen him. Letang's one of my favorites. I think he's just lost his game now. But we'll see. Justin Schultz has put up an impressive slap shot for the power play. And Mata, oh my, he's good. And a couple of guys Pittsburgh really needs to think of maybe getting rid of or staying down, like Ryan Reeves. He's a good player for fighting, but he needs to do more than just score. We gave up a first-round pick for him. And that was Scott something. I don't think it was Scott, but I don't remember his name that well. But Carl Hagelin, as much as I love him, he's the best penalty killer right now in Pitt. So I don't want to see him go, but he's going to have to be traded because people like Ian Cole, Patrick Hornquist, people Pitt cannot afford to lose this year. They're going to be asking for huge pay raises. So Hagelin's going to have to be traded this year, and the best player to replace and get that speed going is none other than Daniel Sprong, a player who I think is going to be really good. If you guys search up Daniel Sprong, the way he was in juniors, oh crap, he's going to be really good. Really good. So let's look at the previous games and we can discuss what's happened. If you notice, it's so bad for the Penguins right now. I feel like what they need to do is, and this is my personal opinion, is, and you guys can hate me, call me retarded and all that, I don't give a fuck. I'm a Pens fan. This is what I think needs to be done. They need to develop Aston Reese, Sprong, and they need to play Jari a lot this season. They can't overuse Murray this season because it'll be like Talbot of the Oilers. Like, if you overuse Murray, it's going to be a short playoff series because you can't overuse them. That's why Oilers, I think, are going to be screwed because they don't give the backup or a third goaltender a chance. So Jari needs to start at least a lot of games in a row to develop. Like, I would say start him like with 5 or 10. Well, 10's too much. Start with 7 games in a row. Put Carter Routney on the fourth line, centerman, because that's where he belongs. I don't like that defense, that centerman we got right now. Hagman's gonna have to go. All the players are gonna have to set up, and they're gonna have to stay out of that penalty box. And I'm gonna make a list as like the last thing to say what they gotta work on if they are to repeat. I believe they can. I don't think this is a hangover, but they really need to work on some things.